Hi there, it's Dot here, and today I'll be talking about Three.js, discussing a few use cases that could be of interest to you. If you're new to Three.js, this video will serve as a great motivation for what you can do within Three.js. And believe me, there is quite a lot you can do with this particular tool. So for those who are new to Three.js, Three.js is a JavaScript framework that's used to develop WebGL applications on the web. It enables you to build stuff such as games, interactive web applications, and animations on the web. For instance, this example I've clicked on Three.js website, you can use the mouse to interact with the environment. It goes beyond the 2D experience you get on a normal web application. Now going back to what I started with in this video, I was trying to show an application I built. Well, it's not a commercial application, it's just a personal project. This is the RMS Titanic's engine room. What I did was to actually import this into Three.js. The objective of this was to build a walkthrough animation using the engine room. At first, when I built this, I imported into Unity, built an application, a mobile app in Unity, but I was looking for a faster way to make it accessible to users and also make it easily downloadable or for users to play with it. So eventually I discovered that I could use Three.js. I thought it was too heavy for Three.js because it's actually life size. If you use the mouse to move around, it moves at the rate of a normal human being. You see the cursor in the center there. It actually points at various items in the model. So basically anything that the cursor lands on is displayed on the right. So if I use the mouse to navigate forwards, you'll see the speed at which it's moving. It's actually moving at that speed because of the size of the model. It's built to real life size, so if you were going to navigate through the model on the web, you actually move at the speed. Now this model was built in over 6 months. What I also done is to add a character in to give a reflection of the size of the entire environment. It's just a character of a schoolboy with his rucksack. So I'm just going to show you again what it looks like when you go through the animation. I've used something in Three.js called the pointer lock controls, which means that when you press the escape key, it disables the UI, and then you can actually do other stuff. So when I press the UI, you can see on the right I have a list of items there. In order to interact with them, you have to press that space there is for content. The button kinds of disables the interface so you can show stuff. So you can click on view content, shows a space I can show text, and hide content will disable that. So I'm going to go into Blender and show you what I've done based on that. I actually developed the full Titanic model within Blender, and eventually later decided to add in the engine. So this Titanic model I think took about 2 years on and off. It wasn't a continuous thing. It's not a commercial project, so it wasn't a continuous thing. Here as well you see two characters, though I think right now they've lost their texture, their material, because I've been moving the project up and down. So if I decide to render this, you're probably going to see them in purple. So I'm just going to render this, and then you can see that various aspects of the model are actually in purple because they've lost their material. Same with the characters. The characters were pulled out of DAS 3D, if you're aware of what that software is. It's also for creating 3D models, 3D character models actually, and environments. So this is what the ship looks like from the port side. That's the left side of the ship, and I'll just, and then we can see the entire size. And if we were to pan from right to left and left to right, we'll see how long it looks like. It's also real size as it is. And if we decided to, it's not complete actually, it's something I need to also try to fix sometime later. If we zoom in, we'll see the two characters on the aft of the ship. I think it's aft it's called. So what we'll do is I'll hide the hull of the ship so we can see where the engine lies, and hide the rooms, and then we can see where the engine room fits in. That's the entirety. Well, it's not the entirety, it's the main components of the engine room. I guess there'll be other parts included as well, but these are the main components of the ROS Titanic engine room. So it's actually linked from another Blender file into this file so that I can manage the modeling. So my intention for showing this is that on this channel I will be building Three.js scripts to create environments such as this. I also have another environment built for an exhibition center, and I've used various Three.js tools to create that environment. So if you like this and you would like to learn more about how I build this stuff in Blender as well as incorporating them into Three.js, please subscribe to the channel, like this video so others can get to know this, and I will definitely be sharing how the process of actually building this kind of stuff within Three.js. Thanks, and then see you in the next video. Cheers.